Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes, this is Kai.
Hi, I'm Rai.
Oh, and also, morals. Today we're going to be talking about morals. More specifically, the trolley car effect.
Oh dear.
And we have done this before, right?
I'm pretty sure.
We've done like a very small version of this before, where it was completely different from the one I'm about to do. But we have done this before, but keep in mind, Rai has no idea. So, okay, here we go. We're gonna start. Do you know what the trolley car coincidence is?
It's like where you choose one option and it's where you choose an option, but another option's gonna happen or something.
Right. Okay. So most of the time, people just kind of do this, but for us, I'm gonna do this as like a kind of a story, so it's gonna go along as we keep going.
That's what it is.
Sounds fun. Okay. I don't know, it sounded fun, so, and I know you like to have fun, so we're gonna do that. Okay. You ready to start?
Yep. I have my little tiny seat.
Okay, so here we go. Here's the scenario. You are a trolley car driver, and up ahead you see 5 people working on the tracks. You try to stop, but the brake is broken. That rhymes. And the only thing you can do is turn right. But on the side of the tracks is one person as well. What do you do?
Well, am I the only one in the trolley cart?
Yes, you are you were the only one in the trolley car.
Well, it really depends on who the person is, in my honest opinion.
Yes, but it would depend, but right now just there are 5 people you don't know on one side, and there's one person on the other side. Which direction do you go?
Do I know the other person?
No, you don't know anyone. They're just people. They're workers. They were working on the tracks.
Okay. Well, to be honest, if you just kill that other guy, it would be like a murder unknown because no one knows who you are.
Yes, but it would be the same for the other guys. And also, okay, let's just say this. You can get away with everything.
Ooh. That's really hard. I don't like hurting people. I guess
What?
I guess the 5 guys, I guess I would kill them.
Why would you kill the 5 guys over the one?
Because the one, he to be honest, I think that you're gonna like turn the pages on me and say, well, the one guy was like mirror and he was dying for some reason.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Nothing like that is gonna happen. It's just 5 guys and 1 guy. Which do you kill?
1 guy.
Okay. That's the correct response. Okay, so here's the same situation, but you're an onlooker. You're watching this happen. And you're about to see the 5 workers die. And
I chose 1 though.
I know, but this is a different scenario. Actually, let's just go back to that one, okay? Because it'll be better if we keep the scenario up that we were going with. So you chose the 1 guy.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Okay. Here's something a little bit different, but building off of that story. Say you're a doctor in an emergency room. There are 5 patients that came to you. They have been in a terrible trolley car accident. 4 of them are mildly injured, but 1 of them is severely injured. You could spend all day on the one severely injured, and he will live, and the 4 will die. Or you could care for the 4 moderately injured ones, and only the 1 will die. What do you do?
Darn. The guy who was hurt, like really badly hurt.
Mm-hmm.
God already said he's on his deathbed.
Okay, forget about God and religion and everything. Just, what would you do in yourself? As a doctor, what would you do?
I would get a nurse to come in.
No. I mean, in the real world, why is there only one doctor? Why are you the only doctor?
I don't know.
But
I have the best master's degree, bro. I don't know.
you live in like Canada or something. Only one doctor.
Yeah, so the Canadians.
Okay. But okay. So you're thinking this through too far. I mean, you're supposed to think about it hard, but like don't like okay, you're overthinking. So
Oh.
there are 5 patients that are mildly injured and one that's severely injured. You could spend all day on the severely injured one and the 4 will die. Or you could spend all day on the 4 and the 1 will die. Which one do you pick?
Well, I guess I would work on the 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's another situation. Let's say that the 4 that you decided to save needed a organ transplant. So now you are no longer a doctor, you are an organ transmitter. 4 patients come to you and they all are in desperate need of an organ transplant or they will die. But you are out of organs. Suddenly it occurs to you, there's a person in the next room. He said he had come from the side of the incident with the trolley car, but he said he was on the other track. He had come to get a checkup after being pretty shaken up about the incident. He had already had his checkup and was said to be perfectly healthy. He was waiting to leave, so he decided to take a nap. You could go in quietly, yank out 4 of the organs, and that person would die, but you would save the 4. Would you do it?
Jesus, no. Because, like, that poor guy, he just wants to sleep, and he doesn't want to, like, wake up and be like, oh, hey, I'm dead now for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
What? Is that like a
So,
felony? Like,
listen to this. You can get away with everything without consequences. Would you
yeah.
do it to save the 4, or would you leave the person alone and the 4 die?
Darn.
This one's hard. You can take a minute to think about it.
Okay.
Just hear like muffling sounds as you think. It's the sounds you make whenever you think. It's just like sips tea.
But like, honestly don't know. I guess I'll like leave. Like I would just like leave her alone. And they all die. I don't know, man.
No, Riley. You gotta pick one. Would you leave the innocent dude alone? And the 4 die, or would you take the organs, get away with it, and the 4 live? But that one dude dies. Remember, he is the one from the tracks as well. He survived with the tracks, and he's pretty shaken up about it.
Darn. You save 4 people, but you basically ruined someone's life.
Mm-hmm.
Darn. Bro, I don't want to bother some innocent dude.
So, you're gonna let the 4 die?
Yeah, I kill other 4.
Alright.
That dude just came in. He's already depressed. He's scared.
Right. I got you. Alright. So, let's go back to the trolley car incident. Okay. Something's different this time. I was on the wrong page, sorry. Something's different this time. You're in the same situation, but you're an onlooker. And you're about to see the 5 workers die. Now, you feel absolutely helpless, but on your right, you notice a very fat man leaning over. All you would need to do was give him a light shove for him to fall down, get hit by the trolley car, die, but he would stop the car and save the 5 people. Would you do it?
Bro, no.
You wouldn't do it?
No, just kill the other people. No.
Why not? Why wouldn't you? Explain yourself. Why wouldn't you do it?
Okay, so this dude, sure, he's kind of big, but you're just using his weight as a way to stop everything, and that just seems kind of upset and spaghetti.
Yes, but you would save the 5 people.
But he has no reason to die unless if I knew about a criminal kind of act that he has done or something.
Okay, that's understandable. Let's say the fat dude is entirely innocent. He's done nothing wrong himself than being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I wouldn't push someone into a freaking railroad track and watch them die.
Okay. Do you remember the first situation we did with the trolley car and, you were the driver?
Mm-hmm.
Remember how, you could turn right for the 1, or you could keep going straight for the 5?
Mm-hmm.
What changed from that situation to the one we just did?
There was a dude who would stop everything.
No, but what you were doing, what changed? If you would have decided to push the man in, what would have changed? What changed between the 2 situations?
You would always... Right?
What changed?
Everything was bad.
Wait, repeat, sorry.
6 dudes. There's actually 6 dudes. There's 6 dudes.
Yes, but in both situations, on the first situation, you chose to kill the 1 instead of 5. And on this one, if you would have pushed the man in, you would have killed 1 as well. So what changed?
My human decency? I don't know.
Okay. These scenarios are actually the same. You're still killing 1 person in switch of 5. But most people would answer that the second scenario makes it too personal. Like, now you got blood on your hands. Like, you in the trolley car, you didn't have a choice. You had to pick. But in this one, you could have... You yourself, you made the decision to push him in. So, the scenarios are the same, but most people would answer that the second scenario makes it too personal.
Huh.
Okay, so, let's go into something a little deeper. Let's say, let's say you're a trolley car driver, and up ahead, you see 5 people working on the tracks. You try to stop, but the brake is broken. The only thing you can do is turn right, but on that side of the tracks is 1 person as well. Same as the first one, but the 1 person is a cancer doctor, and the 5 people are all, normal workers. Which one would you kill?
Can you say it one more time?
Okay. You're a trolley car driver, and ahead you see 5 people working on the tracks. You try to stop, but the brake is broken. The only thing you could do is turn to the right, but on that side of the tracks is 1 person as well. That 1 person is a cancer doctor, but the other 5 are normal workers. Which one do you kill?
Okay, so the guy's a cancer doctor, so basically, why is he near the track?
We don't question this. He just is.
Should he be like an doctor?
Should we don't question the cancer doctor and his methods? Maybe he's getting like rust or something from the tracks to cure cancer. I don't know. Just answer the question.
Worse than cancer?
Just answer the question. Stop thinking about the cancer doctor.
But the poor guy. So I suppose maybe kill the cancer doctor. He's over there for some weird reason. Maybe he's like a mad scientist or something.
Why would you kill the cancer doctor?
Because like the cancer doctor, what the frick is he doing? He's
Okay. Imagine that you have no idea. You don't know why he's there, but you don't know why the 5 workers are there anyway. Imagine. Okay, forget. You're making this hard. Forget that about the cancer doctor. Nothing is going on with the cancer doctor, okay? He's just a cancer doctor. Do you kill a cancer doctor or do you kill 5 people? 5 workers.
Then why bring up his job in this? Wait, well, still kill a cancer doctor. It's only 1 person compared to 5.
Okay, well, why? Explain your reasoning. Why would you kill the cancer doctor?
Well, the cancer doctor, we don't know why he's there.
I said to forget about that.
Exactly, but true, but he's just like standing there at the tracks. He's just minding his own business and just...
Okay. So, you said to kill the cancer doctor.
Yeah.
Alright. Now, different situation. You are a doctor at a cancer facility.
My lord.
And I love this because I love doing that. I love this because it makes you feel bad. I know that sounds weird, but it makes you feel bad. And I like that. So
was that dude with the head doctor?
You're working at a cancer facility. And your friend had gone out to buy some, like, something they needed. They needed an ingredient. They had almost cured cancer, and they needed an ingredient, 1 ingredient. And your friend, who was also a cancer doctor, went out to get that ingredient. And the ingredient was in a store right next to a railroad track.
My Jesus!
He was called in and by the hospital to have been run over by a trolley car and died. You have a cancer patient with you that is about to die from breast cancer. You don't have the ingredient. So, you could go to you'd already made much of the cancer stuff. You just needed more. There is a person in the next room who's also suffering from cancer, but is suffering from less severe cancer. They have an IV hooked up to them. The IV has the finished serum inside of it. You could take the serum from that person and put it in the one that's about to die, and the other person will die. Or you could let the person you're doing right now die, and the other will live. What do you do? Now it's 1-on-1. Now you get to think about, instead of, like, before it was just numbers, now you get to think about the circumstances.
Darn. I want to ask questions about the patients.
You can ask questions. You can ask me questions.
Okay, so about the patient who has the IV in them.
Mm-hmm.
How long have they had the IV?
They've had the IV for not long enough for it to take effect.
And how soon does the person who does not have the IV, how When do they need it?
When do they need it? They need it immediately.
Mm. Dang.
Your doctor that got killed was supposed to be back an hour ago, but he's not, so.
Diddly darn. What was the thing that the doctor needed?
It was an ingredient to put inside of the serum that was meant for the person that's about to die.
What was the ingredient?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Because, like, if you knew it,
No, you have to decide, that person or the other.
How healthy is the other person so far with the IV?
It hasn't taken effect.
Oh, yeah, you said that. Darn, sorry. I feel bad. Wait.
They're supposed to make you feel bad, but you're gonna feel bad either way, so.
Okay. Well,
You've yet to ask me a question that I thought would be the first thing you'd ask.
how old are they? But I don't know.
No. It's more of a vital question to what you're doing.
Can I get another doctor to help me?
No.
We're still.
They wouldn't change anything. Then there'd just be two of you that don't know what to do.
Well, then I can like get the other doctor to like quickly run out and get the thing and pop back in here. Like
it was an hour away. Remember?
Are cars invented?
Hmm?
Are cars invented? Like, are they?
Dude, you can't save both of them. You have to pick one.
What's their zodiac sign? No. But I guess leave the people be. If they're gonna die, then they did. I don't know what to tell them.
So you're not gonna save it. So you're gonna let the IV person live and that one die that needs it right now?
Well, it really depends on who they are, but yeah, I guess.
Alright, believe it or not, that was the correct answer.
Yes.
The correct answer, morally, was to leave the IV person be and let the normal person, not the normal person, but the one that was about to die, let them die. Because, reasons. So, how did you like that? Was that fun? Did you like that?
Yeah, it was a lot.
It was a lot. Okay.
It was a lot.
Well, that's it for this video. This podcast, I guess, whatever you want to call it.
Casting.
Alright, bye. Say bye, Riley.
Oh, bye!